All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday night Misfits Mining live stream. I am here today and joined by the one, the only, Max Voltage, Yashnik, which is not currently on camera, but he is there. He's always invisible. Chumchange XD, he is here with us as well. He is currently not at his desk, therefore that is the reason why it is on my channel, and he doesn't have any cameras up. He is going through audio only. Pocket Change is also here with us. Same scenario. They do happen to be right next to each other or within the vicinity. And Teaspoon Miner, the one, the only that has the spoon and the cup of tea.
Yes, sir.
All right. Just to get this started, I want to say thank you to Tar Heel Crypto Yankee for becoming a loyal follower. Appreciate it very much, man. Thanks for joining. So on today's show, we got some subjects. We're gonna keep this kind of short. Full disclosure, I am not feeling 100%. I just got done with a 5-hour stream with the poker tournament today, so that was pretty fun. We're gonna talk about LHR also affecting Ergo when it was only supposed to affect Ethereum, and we're also gonna talk about some testing I did with the EVGA 3090 Kingpins. Yeah, that's right, folks. I got a lot of hash on those things. Those things are awesome. And I do see some questions in the live chat. I will get to those in just a moment. First of all, I want to just do a roll call of people in the chat. I see Mastermind Crypto, Barry G, Crypto Mikkel's there, Angelo Bravo, Taines, and Tar Heel Crypto Yankee, of course. He's also here. If you guys have any questions, please let us know in the live chat. Real quick, hey Chumchange, how's your trip been? Uh-oh. Did we lose Chumchange?
Yeah, sorry.
Crickets. But this time they're actual crickets.
He's eating marshmallows. Give him a second.
Nah, it was like it was all like robotic-y, so I had to swipe it away and get back in.
All right. So how's your trip been, man? Good day so far?
Good. Yeah, it's sunny today. But yeah, I mean, it was been raining. It's supposed to rain like the rest of the week, so I guess we'll see. But it's not bad. At least we have a camper. Could be worse.
Yeah, at least you could go inside. First time I went camping, and we actually drove really far. We went to Acadia National Park, and we had the most rainiest day all year, and that was the day we picked to go camping. It was great. We were sleeping in inches of water. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's always the way. Always the way. That's terrible.
All right,
Funny
so
my wife made about camping, as we were talking about it earlier today, was, wait a minute, bringing a mining rig with us to go camping is the way I can get you to go camping?
yeah, I remember that.
It's definitely the way. It gives you a lot more to look forward to, Max. Nice.
That's all it takes, right?
It was quite the challenge, actually, to get this thing situated. Well, because obviously I'm trying to get my daughter not to like step on it or touch it or put her fingers in the fan.
Or any other people for that
It's
matter, right?
Just this stuff everywhere. My dogs, I'm like, oh god, my dog drools on it. It's over. Thing's gonna be fried. There goes my 3090. You know, like, well, whatever.
So how do you have it hooked up right now with power and internet and stuff? I'm kind of curious. Are you making a video about it? Because then I don't want to ask.
Yeah, it's on. It's alright. It's on Windows.
Windows.
I just took out Hive for the time being, and yeah, because the Wi-Fi is basically like locked out. Like you get a buy a password thing. It's like a key for like a couple days.
Oh yeah, it's
so,
like an account.
When you type in the password, it sends you to a website where then you type in the code. So like I can't use Hive because it just wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it wouldn't work. So
it's also locked to that one computer now, right?
Right, for that amount of days. And then, I mean, the only thing that's like a plus is the power. We have a separate, it's a 20 and a 30 amp plug. So the 20 amp is solely for two regular like outlets for the wall. So I can just run an extension cord right to that rig, and that's the only thing on that one circuit. So it worked out perfectly.
Is the rig outside or
from
inside?
A camping ground?
I guess we'll find out.
Not if they don't know about it.
What are you talking about? It's just an AC. Yeah. You guys see someone gets arrested at a
There's the video
campground, it's
title:
me.
How to Get Banned
Florida
from a
man
Campground.
gets arrested for having a
From
mining rig.
campground.
Wait, they're not even Florida. I know, but it's Florida man.
Never know.
How's your day camping? Like the second day? Oh, we went fishing when we came back. We were
Oh,
Shinji
Serpent,
Has.
Serpent X Special Forces is here. How you doing, man? Vega, welcome to the live stream, man. Appreciate you being here, brother. All right. So
I do have to say, just you know, I
Yeah,
know
go ahead.
Max, you said your wife would allow you to go camp. Well, you would go camping if she allowed you to bring one. Women are always cold. This thing keeps you warm.
That was my thoughts too.
So if anyone is out there listening as a woman, it keeps you warm, and it's pretty colors.
I mean, that's the main reason, right? Right, Chum Change? You were bringing it for her so she could have a heater.
So that is a pretty valid statement, because my furnace in the camper, for whatever reason, wouldn't light, and I was like, I'm not taking this thing apart before we leave. F that. I'm like, I'm definitely bringing a rig. It's like that'll 100% keep us warm. Worst case.
Nice.
Then the other worst case is we're just gonna have to run the AC 24/7 because we're gonna be dying in there.
It's always great to get paid to heat your camper, right?
Right.
I love getting paid to heat my house in the winter. It's awesome. It's a great feeling. Real quick, we had a question in live chat from T. Kang, I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me know if it's wrong. Please show all 2 radiators, 2 pumps, and reservoir connections. Please, I am water cooling, buying parts for my 13 GPU rig. Also, where you bought the reservoir and if it's a 120 milliliter. I'm going to think that's millimeter. Or 440 milliliter, which I think is supposed to be millimeter. Yeah.
It says
so
240 or 440.
Yeah, but it says ML after it. Anyways, T Kang, I've been busy for the last 2 days. I haven't really been getting back to DMs. If you want to DM me or at me in Discord in my water cooling channel, I can help you there. It's really, really difficult to give you advice on how to build a water-cooled rig over YouTube comments. I've been doing it for the last couple of months, and I've started telling everyone to just message me in Discord because it's not easy. There's a lot of factors that are customizable that are really kind of up to you, whatever you want to do essentially. So yeah, go ahead, DM me in Discord, and I'll help you out with that. If you already did, I will get back to you probably by Sunday. Let's see here. Again, if you guys have any questions for us, either at people that are in this current roundtable or at me directly. Cedric says...
Did you see...
what?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Cedric says, Tekshinji, can you advise Chum Change family to tweak their mics volume up a tiny bit? I could turn them up manually. I thought I had them high. All right, I maxed both.
Yeah,
of
we're
them.
on headphones, so it's probably a lot
Sounds
different
not
than
too bad to
normal.
me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably like
Wow.
a mix and match.
Yeah, so I maxed
Well, at the
them
same
out.
time, I was trying not to yell because I'm sure it's frowned upon.
All right, what I'll do...
I was trying to be quiet. It is quiet here.
Let me know if that's loud enough. I have tried to normalize my voice with theirs, so let me know if it's too quiet or not. I could tweak it a little bit more if you need it. I just don't want to go... I don't want to peak. Altered
Right.
Components
Sounds good on
here.
stream
How
to
you
me.
doing, man? Welcome.
Mr.
Welcome.
Clean.
Yeah, Mr. Clean. Altered Component, if you guys don't know, he has the best head of hair out of all of us here, and he has an awesome channel. He gets a lot of great content. Go check him out, guys. He
Wait a minute,
takes...
what about his hair?
Max Voltage is really upset you just said that.
Yeah.
What?
Don't hurt me.
You said he's got the best hair?
Altered Component?
Yeah.
The hair that's no hair.
Yeah, like the 2 or 3 on his head.
Oh, okay, got it.
Like the Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
So we're good, Max. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I should
Shinji,
say
I
it's
don't know if
also
you
great.
saw
Oh, what is it?
the message from Tar Heel Crypto Yankee. He says, "Are trousers required for this event? If so, I will be unable to attend."
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I responded to that. I said,
Yeah.
you may watch naked if you wish. No clothing to view, only to be in the stream.
Well, you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You could be, we all could not be wearing pants, right? Tiny bit better. All right, I will fix that. So while I'm fixing Chump Change and Pocket Change's audio, Max Voltage, why don't you tell us about your experience with the LHR and on Ergo?
Oh yeah, we talked a little bit about it last week, but yeah, I've been diving into it a bit more to see if in fact Ergo is nerfed by the new LHR that they have on the newer cards. And everything I'm reading and everybody who's trying it basically is finding the same thing, that that you can't quite get full hash rate out of Ergo. It's, you know, about 20% nerfed on the newer cards. Not really sure how it's doing that, but considering that the overclocks are pretty much the same for Ergo as they are for Ethereum, it would make sense that it could be seeing something there and adjusting, its response to what's being input to it. So, yeah, I did a bunch of digging, and everybody seemed to be finding the same thing. Some people, and it's unconfirmed, are finding that they may have workarounds to it. I'm doing it on Hive OS, so I don't have those same workarounds, and I haven't tried it on Windows yet. But somebody said that if you put a some type of hardware accelerator input into the card, that it will increase the hash rate on Ergo. Don't know if nobody said anything about it helping Ethereum at all, but might be something to try. So sorry, I'm not gonna be able to go 20 or 30 minutes. It wasn't really that much I had to talk about.
Oh yeah, no, that's all I expected. So
Okay.
basically, it appears that so is it LHR revision 1 or LHR revision 2? Which one do you know?
Revision 2.
So
This is the third.
specifically
This is for the
revision
30. Yeah, this is a 3060 Ti, the newer 3060 Ti's. So it has the second revision of the LHR.
Serpent, I just hit you with a wrench. Okay. So
Are you guys playing
Man, what
poker in
did
the
you do?
background?
Hey, we
what
got
was that?
Baldini inbound.
Are you guys playing poker in the background?
No. I modded.
It's a horseshoe, not a wrench.
Yeah,
Oh,
made
you're
him
right.
a mod.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, that's what you don't throw wrenches in Poker Stars. Someone is asking, where is the KPHC? Is that a drug? Oh, Kingpin Hydrocopper. It's over here on this computer. I'm gonna be talking about that a little bit later, so don't worry about that. If you want to see,
Is that a drug?
Is that a drug? KPHC. What did you? I don't know what to think, man. If you guys really want to see pictures of it or anything like that, like right now, you could go to our Discord, Misfits Mining. It is linked in the description, and you can go to the rig pick section, and you can see actual pictures of that. I did that last night. It was probably 6 hours of work to get it to that point, but yeah, we got it. Okay, so yeah, so looks like LHR revision 2, guys, is also affecting Ergo. You said 20%, right, Max Voltage?
Yeah, that's what it is doing for me. Now, again, the EVGA card also switched to Hynix memory, so that could also be having some
Testing
effect
1, 2,
as
testing
well.
1, 2. Max Voltage, can you say a quick sentence? I need to talk with you at the same time to make sure everything's level.
Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay. All right.
Okay.
There. I think I fixed it. Give me one more second, guys. So
Good job, Tekshinji.
We're all professionals here. Do not worry.
No, only one professional here.
Okay,
Your singing is excellent.
Cedric, I actually fixed it. Let me know if it is fine now. I try to balance us all out. Yeah, so 20% reduction on the LHR revision 2. And for those of you that don't know what LHR is light hash rate, a little bug NVIDIA has created to make us miners a little bit more upset on things. If you guys don't really know, just to sum it up, it's just NVIDIA's way of making us spend more money. That's all it really is. The LHR revision 2 is only currently on the 1080 Ti, 1080 Ti, the 3080 Ti, the 3070 Ti, and some of the new 3060s. The 3070, 3080, as far as I know, have not been released as a LHR. Wait, has it?
They have.
They have?
Yes.
So people have them in their hands?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I guess every card now is LHR revision too. If you go buy one.
Except for 3090. That's the only one that's
Yep,
not.
and people wonder why I have 3090s. That's one of the reasons, guys. So Serpent says, good. Okay, yeah. Oh, Mining to the Moon. Love the piano and the background music. Yeah. I love piano, so that's what I have got going. Oh, Hobbyist Miner, welcome to the live stream. Thank God it's a Sunday night live stream. What? Is this...
Except it's Saturday night.
Yeah, it's Saturday, bro. What are you talking about, man? Don't make me freak out. I got a
Oh my
meeting
God,
tomorrow.
Hobbyist Miner.
Been drinking
Dude,
too
don't
much.
end my weekend right away. I still need another day.
Exactly that. Yeah, so we're gonna move right along to the other portion of that. If you guys have any chats, if you guys are just joining us for right now, if you have any questions, things that you want to comment about or us to talk about, let us know in the live chat if you're just getting here right now. Also, guys, the thing with the LHR, I just want to really close up on, there's no free lunch. So if you see a graphics card that's close to MSRP and available, there's a reason for it, okay? There's a reason why it's so easy, quote unquote, to get, or it's a good price, all right? So make sure you do your research before you buy a card. There's lots and lots of people. I talk to at least one every day. If someone DMs me or messages me or adds me on, Facebook, Instagram, whatever in the socials, that, oh, hey, I just got a 3060, or I just bought 7 of them and I'm making a rig and now they don't, it doesn't do Ethereum well. And you know what? I'm sorry, but you need to do your research before you buy these things, okay? I mean, I don't know about you, but before I spend thousands of dollars, I generally like to know what I'm buying. So you want to really double check that before you move along to that.
And all the cards that are LHR should be labeled on the box, except for the 3070 Ti and the 3080 Ti, because every single one of those is LHR, so therefore they don't have to label them. But the 3060 Ti, the 3070, and the 3080 all have to have it labeled on the box and in their part number. And the 3060 was always LHR, so that won't be labeled as to whether or not it's revision 1 or revision 2. So you just
It doesn't need to be because it always was.
It always was, yeah. So the ones that are always were LHR, again, regardless of the 3060, that was version 1 versus version 2, they don't have to tell you which one you're actually getting. But the ones that were originally not LHR, they have to tell you on the box and on the model number.
With that said, guys, I have heard reports that some companies, I'm not going to name any, may have sneakily done it without making it obvious. They put it somewhere hard to find. Kind of like, scroll all the way down to the end license user agreement and click yes. No one ever reads those, so sometimes they stick it in things similar to that. Cedric says, Tekshinji, in Thailand, it does not matter LHR or not. Everything is sold at the same scalper price, LOL. That's really unfortunate. And, I'm sorry to say this, guys, and I've always been a guy that really tries to not sugarcoat things. Yes, I am a guy, for those of you that don't know. The scalping, the overprices, right? The unavailability of things. If you want to know the true reason why that is, go look in the mirror, okay? We are the ones that caused that, all right? Scalpers, resellers, all of them would not exist if it weren't for the demand that we are creating, okay? And that's just going to happen with any market, especially in most the world global economy, when things are basically all, we're all connected. If I sell these, in, I don't know, the United States for $5, then if I go to Mexico and try to do that, it's not going to work, right? People are just going to come to the US and buy it for $5. So, be mindful of the reasons why things are bad. I know it's upsetting. I know it's really, a lot of people have emotions about that. Just understand that it's the way things are, unfortunately. And don't worry, guys. Remember, everybody please remember what happened in 2018. 1060s were going for $85 shipped on eBay when the crypto crashed. Anyone remember that? Trust me, it's going to happen again. Mark my words. It's going to happen again. Sorry, I've been talking for a moment here. Anyone in the roundtable want to comment on LHR Revision 2 or the actually before we do that, we got a super chat here from Serpent X Special Forces. He says, be careful with the secondhand GPU market. Scalpers will sell cards at a premium, targeting miners who want non-LHR cards, and some don't state if they are LHR or not. So Russian roulette. Yes, that is very important, guys. When you're going to go buy a card on the secondhand market, especially if you're going to buy it for reasons other than gaming, you want to definitely make sure, for example, if it's a NVIDIA or if it's a EVGA card, the newer cards have a max voltage, is it KL?
Yes, KL.
Yeah, they'll have a KL serial KL part number on the right next to the serial number on the card itself or on the box. KL stands for LHR for EVGA. They do not, as far as I know, they do not have a big sticker on the box that says LHR.
They do. They do.
They do?
Doesn't
Well, the one I just bought didn't have it. It's in the basement. It's a 3070 Ti. Does not have it.
Right there.
Right.
Where is it?
So
You see
Oh,
it?
wow.
it's not.
So it's on the back right there.
Yep.
Is it on the back?
I didn't know that. I actually didn't. I have to go look at that box a little closer to see if it's there.
Yep.
Yeah, okay,
That's where it
well,
is.
I'm corrected. I guess they do have a sticker. So you could either look for that sticker
Yeah. I mean,
and you can look for that KR SKU. KL SKU, my apologies. Let me go over to the round table and get their opinions on the matter. So we're talking about LHR and the scalping. So what do you guys think about that?
I'll say I just bought a card, Zotac Twin, and I paid
Yashnik,
$1,300.
I don't know what's your audio is. We're here.
No, it's $1,180 Canadian.
Oh, okay. What is $180
So-
Canadian?
I don't know, $1,000, right?
Am I missing something here? Can you guys hear him?
He said $880 Canadian.
Oh, for what?
No, I said 1,180 Canadian.
Oh,
And that's that in American.
$1,800.
No, 1,180. 1180.
Oh, 1180. Okay.
1180.
For
Yeah.
what?
1180
I feel like this is Red Panda math right now.
for 37.
Oh, for 30. That's not. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad
That's
now
not
because the price
Too
is.
bad. That's like
yeah.
You have it already?
950 USD.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
under 950 USD.
Yeah, 950 USD. I would say wait
Do
a
you
little
have
longer.
it yet, Yashnik?
Sorry?
Do you have it yet?
No, it's arriving on Tuesday.
Okay.
It will be interesting to see whether or not that one. I know it wasn't supposed to have LHR, but it will be interesting to see if it does.
Yeah, if it does, it's going to be a lawsuit.
Yeah, because they didn't tell you about it, right?
No, and they're
That is
supposed
correct.
Zotac is supposed to have labeled their cards with LHR on them. So
Yeah.
But
what
it's
I'm
from
gonna-
a trusted source, so I believe it is non-LHR.
Okay, yeah.
Expensive? Yes.
Mastermind Crypto says Tekshinji 3070 Ti does not have it. Max Voltage, we were just holding up a 3070 Ti.
no, I was holding a 3060 Ti, but I know that EVGA has started shipping 3070 LHR cards
Okay, all right.
and
So
verified that they have shipped them out.
okay, yeah. I
It
mean,
transitioned everybody from the 3070 Qs
Notified
KR
Qs,
versions
yeah,
into
right.
the KL versions.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I thought they were doing. Okay,
Mhm.
makes sense.
I had always wondered because the emails that went out said if you wish to opt out, click here. And
I
I'm like,
know.
so does opting out put me back in the original queue?
It
or-
does,
does.
but then
Anyways.
it's basically you're not getting a card. Simply put.
Well,
line.
not
Yeah.
necessarily, because there was somebody, and I don't remember who it was, who opted out and was pretty close to getting a card.
Oh,
And when they moved everybody else, it moved that person up, and they had at least a few left,
uh-huh.
and that person ended up getting a card because they specifically opted out.
Oh, I wouldn't do it though. I mean, if you're trying to do it for mining, unfortunately, Ethereum is the only coin to mine. Every other coin is fake. So mining's over, guys. It's really sad. It really is. These LHR cards, you might as well just sell them for like half price. You know, it's just.
To Tek Shinji.
Well, I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't take it literal. The LHR card is only bad on like a couple of coins. So what? Ethereum, any ETH hash algorithm, and unfortunately Ergo. You can still do literally thousands of other coins. There's only certain ones I would recommend, but like Raven, Conflux, Aion. There's a couple of coins out there that are not bad. They're good. It's
Bio, Conceal.
Yeah, exactly. LHR is not the end of mining, guys. Don't think that. If you do, please sell me your cards for half price. I'll gladly take them. Some goblin loser, IDK. I thought you were Papa Fishy, Tekshinji. What is Papa Fishy?
I didn't get that either.
Is that a YouTuber? I don't know. Some goblin loser at me in the chat. Let me know who that is, because I have no point of reference of what that is. Crypto Kid says Tekshinji KR and KB for 3060, but they not now shipping V2 for those as well are BIOS locked. Okay, I'm gonna try to translate that.
I think KB I think is the Best Buy.
Yeah, I think that
like
sounds familiar. KB is usually for Best Buy exclusive releases.
Tekshinji, there's a request to drop my audio by 10%, I think.
Is there?
Is that the reading number?
Here, hold on. Let me look in the chat. Did I miss that? Yashnik by 10%? Yeah, I can do that. Gladly. I don't mind dropping Yashnik by 10%. So much power in my hands. Okay.
We're talking about hash rate, right?
Yeah. I lowered Yashnik by 10%. Tar Heel Crypto Yankee.
Hey, is that the way that works? Can you drop chump change like 70%? Is that the way that works?
I usually drop him 69%. Minimum.
Does that work at home too?
This is all new. So yeah, thank you, Tar Heel Crypto Yankee.
Yeah, so we just dropped him by 10%. We put him into the ground a little bit. Crypto Kid, yeah, so basically revision 2 on all cards going from here forth. So if you go buy a card at retail that's not from the old stock, it's probably going to be revision 2. In my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, this hasn't been verified, I think LHR is not exactly a hardware thing. I believe it might have some software items related to it that might be able to be bypassed, but realistically, being that Ethereum's going to go proof of work in less than a year, I don't think anyone's going to really have the encouragement to really break it. If they do, they're not going to share it. That's for sure. Yeah. So, looking at the live chat here, and yeah, Serpent X Special Forces. Thank you for that. Gotta be careful with used cards.
See what he's saying.
And used cars.
Yeah, and used cars. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Okay, so somebody made a comment, and I went back to look at this, but the person was absolutely right. So when they did the 3070 for the Win 3 Ultra, and they opened up KL and moved everybody to the KL queue, the people that then opted out moved that queue from like November to February. So everybody who stayed in the queue that was in that time frame got a invite to buy a card.
So when they opted out and switched over, they got an invite.
They got an invite because they stayed with the old card, so they got the non-LHR card.
Yo, that is sneaky as hell! And what the hell? Really?
And they got another new notification for later on.
No, they got a notification saying that. So basically, they got the notification saying you're being moved to the KLQ unless you opt out. Then people that opted out that were up to February 16th, they got invites to buy what was probably left of the 3070 for the Win 3 KR, non-LHR cards.
Because that entire group of
Dang,
people
that's
got
crazy.
moved over to the KL
they-
SKUs, which is
Yeah, they got moved back. When you opted out, you got moved back to the original queue, and then they got
minus
probably
all
a
those
last
people.
shipment of cards.
Right.
Yeah, minus all those people. Yeah. So
Wow.
if you moved to the KL and you were like end of January, beginning of February, and you're like, what the heck? So yeah.
Jesus is Lord, which I agree with that statement. October 20th for both a 3080 and a 3090. Still no email from EVGA. You're likely not going to get one. Sorry to tell you, buddy. There is a Google Doc that is being managed by a forum member on EVGA that tells people, it's self-reported. They self-report the, what do you call it? When you got the email to go buy it or whatever, and when you submitted your notification request, there is a Google Doc out there. I'm going to go try to find it while we...
I've got it.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead, max voltage. Did I wrench you? I thought I wrenched you, right?
I think so. Hang on.
Just type something in chat so you pop up. So that document, it basically shows, let's say, oh, my auto notify was for November, and I just got my card, and it's January, or it's September, or it's 2025 or 2028. Several years after the fact. EVJ's honestly, they will get you your email. It might take a couple of years though.
Do you want to approve my comment, by the way? Somebody with a wrench?
Did you just post it?
I did.
Why don't I see max voltage?
Can I get an understanding?
Oh, sorry. This is on top chat. Maybe make it live chat.
Can I ask a question? Max voltage, you're saying, from what I understood, is that whoever got a notification that, their initial sign up for a non-LHR card, that, it's going to be replaced with a LHR card. If they opted out, that they would get a non-LHR card.
Well, if you
Correct.
opted out, they basically said it's unlikely you will get a card if you opt out. So they discouraged everybody from opting out. But then, obviously, they had some cards left. And so those people that did opt out got cards and made out like bandits.
Max voltage, can you just post a random comment of something? I think it auto flagged you and removed it, so I don't even see it. Yeah, so Jesus is Lord, just to close that out. It's really unfortunate, but basically, if you are on the auto notify, you might want to try to look for a different way to get a card, because it's really long right now. My auto notify from, I don't know, launch day is still not. I don't even know what that Google Doc says, but if you go look at that Google Doc, right, max voltage just got approved, so he's going to be able to post to that.
No, I'm not. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, look at that Google Doc in the live chat, and that'll take you to just go look up the card part number that is yours and find out which one, and look at the lines, and you'll see, okay, what is the latest auto notifying delivery? For example, there is the EVGA XC3 series card. I think it's not the Ultra, but the one before that. Zero. Not a single one of those have shipped. Why? I don't know, but no one has gotten one. So that's just an example of, like, if you hit auto notify on some cards, it's like no one's gotten some of these things. Not even one person. Not even YouTubers. I haven't even seen one in the wild at all. Crypto Kid, Tekshinji, good commentary regarding the GPU price dump in 18. Any thoughts on how long we would have to wait to see significant improvements, i.e. MSRP? LOL. Okay. Let me give you guys a non-financial advice, don't sue me, blah, 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 blah strategy. So right now, if I had, let's just say a 3080, okay? A 3080. Let's say I went on eBay right now and got one. It's what, $2,400, $2,000, okay? I just spent $2,000 on this 3080, okay? And it's netting me what? Can someone look up 100 megahash on Ethereum right now and see what that would profit me per day? So whatever that
About $7.
$7. So that's making me $7 a day. So if I take $2,000, we're not gonna include the cost of electricity. That'll take almost a year. Okay, 285 days to ROI on. Okay, so you could do that, or you can wait to where it goes closer to MSRP, or even used for what, $800, let's say, divided by $7 a day. Just then the ROI drops to 114 days. So
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hold on.
Like
What?
3 months.
huh?
How long do you have to wait?
Well, the thing is that it won't sell for $800 if the profitability is still $7 a month.
Yeah. I'm just making an example regarding the profitability is not. I'm trying to get to a point that the profitability is kind of a dumb thing to look at, because you want to look at the yield. So regarding that profitability, right? I guess I'll go over that right now. So if I were to be mining 2 years ago during the bear market when Ethereum was $200, $150, I'd be making about one Ethereum to 2 Ethereum a month at that time, but I'd be losing money because it costs more electricity to mine it. Fast forward 2 years, I just made $4,000. I potentially made $8,000 a month if I sold at when Ethereum was $4,000. So the profitability is not really good metric to look at. But what I'm trying to say is, when the price of the card is so high, right, versus just buying it later and waiting, you're kind of making the same money, in my opinion, if you're only looking at profitability. Because remember, GPU prices and profitability are basically following each other. If the profitability is in the floor, the GPU price is going to be in the floor. That's what you're paying for. So in my opinion, it's better to just wait. Even though profitability may go down, remember, what you want are those yields. Max Voltage, if you want to just comment on what I just said.
Sure.
Regarding waiting and profitability and yields.
There's a couple things to keep in mind. One is, think about when Ethereum is going to go proof of stake. Obviously nobody knows for sure exactly when that's going to happen. We know that what the predicted time is. The most likely time is going to be first quarter of next year. So if we're looking at that, we're talking about sometime in the next 9 months. So if you're buying a card that has a 12-month ROI, given the current profitability, that's a little bit of a harder sell. The other part of it is that yes, we do have 1559. It will hurt our profits a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit. Maybe take them down, maybe 10% would be my guess, maybe 15. So not a ton, but it still will have an effect, and it will affect profitability of everything else as well, because they are all going to be in general balance with one another when Ethereum comes down as well. So if you're looking to buy cards, just be very, very cautious, and honestly, just have a plan. There's other ways of looking at it, and HashRaptor had a really good spreadsheet that he has. I wish I knew what video it was on, but it was quite a while ago. And one of the things he looked at was a predicted resale value of the GPU. So in other words, you don't necessarily have to break even on the card, because let's say you mine on it for 12 months. Well, in 12 months, what will the price be? Well, if you're buying it retail, you can reasonably say that it would be worth at least 50% of what you bought it for if you bought it at retail. So bottom line is really understand the numbers, understand what you're getting yourself into when you either get into mining or if you're adding to your farm, so that you're not getting to the point where you're going to be underwater because the whole mining market changed. Now everything's not profitable, and you run into other issues. So just be cautious and run your own numbers. Do your own research is really what you hear us say that all the time. Do your own research. This isn't financial advice. Everybody's going to look at things a little bit differently. So just know that you have a plan when you're going into it.
Exactly.
And
Max Voltage. Exactly. Go ahead, Yashinik.
And if I can add to that, is like I just bought a 3070 Zotac. It's non-LHR. It's going to arrive Tuesday. If you do the math, I did the math. and it would take like 9 months, basically, at current prices of ETH, to get my ROI back. In 9 months from now, there will not be ETH to mine, but maybe in the next 6 months, right? So there's 3 months from that. If you, like, everybody knows, like, ETH will, be full out proof of stake probably end of January. So that leaves me 3 months extra to get my ROI back. But in those 3 months, I mean, anything could happen.
Correct.
Not only that, there's other coins to mine.
Right, and as you said, the bottom line is it's not like your card's now worthless. You could sell it, so you can still have a profit because you're going to be way past 50%.
100%. Yes. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes.
Yeah, you've got an asset.
Yep.
Yeah. Guys, your GPUs are not ASIC mining rigs. That's going to go into a paperweight. It's still a graphics card, man. You can still play video games on this thing. Remember? Video games, that thing people used to buy these things for. So yeah, you can graphics cards. So this is why I'm a really big fan of GPU mining, and I'm kind of against any type of ASICs because first of all, for those of you that don't know, an ASIC stands for Application Integrated Circuit. Basically, it's a machine designed specifically to do one thing. A graphics card,
application specific
circuit. That is correct. Sorry.
No worries.
A graphics card can do many things. You can do machine learning. You can play video games on it. You can code video, and they're just generally, very powerful pieces of hardware these days, at least. So the graphics card will hold its value much better than an ASIC. I remember buying a Antminer E9 for $40 on eBay. I'm sorry, for like less than $100 on eBay. Then a couple of months later, I sold it for $40 shipped because it was worthless. It was a paperweight. Today, they're going for like $400, which, in hindsight, I should have kept it. But at the time, I just wanted to throw it away. I was literally going to throw it away. I just put it on eBay for best offer. If you're just joining us, you might have missed the part in the beginning, Rafael. Rafael Fernando stock are LHR cards for Ergo 2. So LHR revision 2 or R2 V2 seems to be affecting Ergo slightly, about 20%.
Jesus as Lord actually had a really good question. Why is ETH so important? Won't another coin replace it when it goes proof of stake? Well, yes, but the issue is that there is this much of hash rate out there.
Oh,
and about this much is Ethereum. That all has to go somewhere.
Oh, man.
So you saw, if you were paying attention to when Ethereum's hash rate was going up and up and up and up and up, people were getting paid less and less and less and less and less because the difficulty was going up. So now you have all this hash rate out there, and now it has to go somewhere, which means all the difficulty of all the other coins is going to go up. So there's going to be, once it goes proof of stake, there's going to be a period of time, I predict, that will not be profitable until the mining market kind of figures itself out and people sell off that aren't going to be patient. People will turn their rigs off because they're not profitable because they're in an area that has higher power. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to happen when Ethereum goes proof of stake. How long that'll take to hash itself out, I don't know, but it will be
summer 2022.
Yeah, coming soon to a theater near you. But anyway, it'll be an interesting time, but just be prepared for it and be patient. That's it'll turn around. I mean, if we look just a short time ago, we were eking out profits. When I started adding to my farm, well, not really a farm. I had 2 cards that it was a hobby at that point.
Garden.
I decided last September that, hey, payback or break even it's like less than 12 months now. I'm gonna go in and build myself a rig. Again, it was 12 months break even at that point. You know what it was like at the beginning of this year. You were able to pay things off in 2-3 months. That's unbelievable and unsustainable. So we're going to get to a period of time. And I remember when there was a period of time where it was like 24 months or even 36 months break even. And then, of course, there's definitely been some times where it's not been profitable. So it's definitely going to be interesting, and just be prepared for every eventuality. And again, be patient.
Very.
Exactly. We got a super chat here from T King. Oh, come on, bro, don't do that. I am gonna answer your question, man. I don't donate money for water. I do not charge to help you guys. Okay, don't donate money. I really appreciate it. I do, but I don't want you to feel like you have to give me money for me to help you. So he says, what's your tube connects for distri B block to D reservoir with pump and radiator 1 and D2 pump with square device and 90-degree fittings connected to it, and radiator 2 are the 90-degree fitting on GPU block male to male with barb to D tubes. So I'm gonna try to digest that real quick.
Good luck.
It might just be easier to walk them through what you've done.
Yeah, let me just do that. Okay, so first of all, full disclosure, since it's already been made public, I actually do not have that rig anymore. I sold it to an individual that really wanted it, and he gave me an offer I couldn't resist. So that rig, the way it's set up in something called a parallel flow, which means, for example, this is a 2080 Ti water block card. I just happen to have one because I got so many of these. Just joking. So you can see on here, there's the terminal on the top, and you can see where the tubes are going. There's a whole bunch of these in a row. The rig he's talking about is my Power Color Liquid Double 5700 XT liquid cooled rig. They're all set up in right next to each other, and there's tubes going to a distribution block. The reason why I did that, okay, I got a lot of flack for this, okay? The reason why I spent nearly $300 on just those fittings alone was if there has a problem or whatever, literally these are the steps. I can turn the rig off, disconnect the GPU, and turn it back on. Okay, I don't have to drain the entire thing, be down the whole time, redo the plumbing. It's literally 30 seconds to remove a GPU out of the system. Anyways, they go in here, then they go into the distribution block by quick disconnects. On that rig, there's actually not a single barb fitting. Everything is a compression fitting. I have actually pumped a massive amount of pressure into that thing, like a couple of PSI, to ensure that everything was engineered correctly and that it wouldn't blow out, because you don't want to have your water-cooled mining rig leak for any reason whatsoever. Anyways, it goes into distribution block. Then from that distribution block, it goes into a pump. The pumps, there's one pump that's a pump res combo, and another pump in front of that, and it's wired in series, plumbed in series rather. So it's one pump to pump. When you put two pumps in series, you increase the static pressure. When you put them in parallel, you increase the flow rate. And for this case, I wanted to increase the static pressure. So I increase the static pressure, then they go down directly into the 240 millimeter radiator in the bottom of the rig. Then from there, it goes up into the 480 that's hidden by the fans that most people can't see. And then it just goes back into the loop just like that. That's how it's set up. Now, regarding the 90-degree connectors and all that, that's going to get into the part where people are going to start leaving the stream. It's going to get really boring. So I'll just say, wherever you see something do this, there's more likely a 90-degree fitting. Now, real quick, guys, I've been getting a lot of requests and questions, even some people sending me money to build them a rig. I want to let you guys know, you all seriously, please, because I care about you guys, please ask yourself this question, okay? Ethereum just went to $5. Would you still do this? No? Then you probably shouldn't build a water-cooled rig, because it's going to hurt that much more when it becomes unprofitable. You're spending almost 30 to 50% more to build the same rig, quote unquote, same hash rate, okay? So please consider that question, all right? Building a water-cooled mining rig is very expensive and very labor-consuming and very risky if you don't know what you're doing. Now, with all that said, it's a lot of fun, it's great, and you can do crazy stuff. Like, My rig was heating my house, putting out 900 watts of heat, and you can't even hear it. Like, can anyone else's rig do that? Maybe they can, but in my opinion, it was great. It was
Mine.
quiet. Yeah, yours, because your basement's cold, right?
Well, yeah, it's in the basement, but I'm saying it's definitely loud. But it's nice now that I have them all in the basement with the 240 volt circuit.
Yeah.
That it's quiet up here now. It's nice.
Yeah, exactly.
The point being, right?
Go ahead, Josh.
No, I mean, no, go ahead. Point being.
Yeah, point being, if you're going into mining purely because of profitability, I'm not trying to sound like a bad person or someone mean, but you really need to reconsider why you're doing this, because if you look at history, right, boom and bust, if you look at the California gold rush in America, all the people that actually made money by a majority bulk were not the people that went to California to go mine gold. It was all the store owners. It was all the barbers charging $5 for a shave. Back then it was a lot of money. Charging $24 for a pickaxe, okay? Like, literally, this is something Jay's 2 cents said, and I know he doesn't really like miners that much, but it's true. What you're looking at in my hand is not a GPU. This is the new pickaxe. This is the new drill. These are the new pieces of wood, nails, steel. This is now a tool that you can use to earn money. And as with all tools, if the trade that they're going into is very profitable, then yeah, it would cost a lot of money. So I want to really, I know I'm repeating myself at this point, and I know I'm kind of going on a tangent, but I cannot stress how dangerous and how horrible you feel, because guess what, guys? It happened to me. In 2018, I lost almost $6,000 just like that in a matter of months. And I was really distraught.
You regained it.
Oh, yeah. I made like $12,000 literally over the period of 2 years later, right?
Right.
But it was scary because at the time, I didn't have that great of a job regarding money and stuff, and it hurt. It really did. So my advice to you guys regarding this whole thing is, if Ethereum went to 0, would you still do it? And 2, this is the second part to that, think of a number in your head about the amount of money you can spend on something. Let's say $5,000, $100, whatever. If I took that money from you right now and I lit it on fire and I walked away, would you still be able to pay your rent? Would you still be able to, put gas in your car to go to work? Would you still be okay? If all the answer to all those questions is yes, then yeah, go ahead, build a mining rig, because you can safely do it and not be in financial trouble. If any of the answer says no, then don't do it, because I really don't want people getting hurt financially. There's stories of people that have killed themselves when Bitcoin crashed in 2017, 2018. There's a lot of stories like that. So I cannot stress how hardly enough that you need to be in this for the long term.
Let me add 2 more things to that.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to move on from that after this.
Yeah, the first thing is, if you're not getting into it as a hobby, like you think you're going to enjoy doing this, that's primary reason number 1 why you should be getting into this. Yes, you make money. We all wouldn't be mining if we weren't at least making some money. But we also enjoy the tinkering, the putting together computers. All these things are what bring us all together and why we enjoy doing this.
Everything.
Yeah. And there's the community, of course.
This is now an addiction.
The second point.
Yes, chump change.
The second point is that you can mine with what you have. If you have one graphics card, you can still enjoy mining with that one graphics card,
even if it's under 6 gigabytes.
Yeah. I mean, you can, because then you can, well, what would it be if I mined on this coin and this coin? You might find some surprises. I mean, actually, I mined this week, I mined Rio for, I don't know, like 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, I did 37 cents of Rio. I was like, wait a minute, do the math on that. Why does it show so little on what to mine? Because if you do the math, that's over $8 a day on a 3060 Ti. So anyway, point being is that this is the type of stuff that if you find this kind of thing interesting, it'd be pretty fun.
I want to go more into that, Max. Wait, hold on. What is this that you speak of? This coin.
Rio is one of the coins on.
It's just Rio.
It's Ryo.
It's just
I've never
Ryo.
looked into it. Never even heard about it.
Yeah, it's a
That's-
kryptonite.
so-
It's a kryptonite GPU.
So what does it do? Like, what is it about?
So
I have no idea.
basically,
I just
Superman's
know.
allergic to it because it's based on kryptonite algorithm.
Oh.
I'm joking. I have no idea, Chum Change. You're gonna have to ask the big brain guy.
I don't know anything
We'll be
about
chatting
it.
later.
I don't know anything about it other than I just saw that it was profitable. I'm like, oh well. One of the things I'm doing, not to completely change subjects, but is I'm testing out all these different algorithms. I'm setting up Hive so that I have all my overclocks set for the different algorithms, so that when the time comes and things are switching around, I can more easily change from algorithm and coin, in coin, those combinations more easily because I already have it set up. So I'm just going through, one coin a weekend and looking at. So the latest one I did was kryptonite GPU with Ryo.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, we could say.
Yashnik, if you're talking, you are like either going through the wrong audio source or we can't.
Sorry.
Are you sure you're not talking through your webcam instead of your headset?
I think he's talking through his webcam.
Yeah, it sounds like you're going through your webcam, man.
I'll check that.
He's in the pocket.
You can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We can hear you, but it's kind of echoey.
So Max.
Yeah.
So Max, when you say Ryo, is that you're making more from what the mind is saying?
Yes.
Why?
Again, it was.
Why would you make
for
more?
20 minutes. I did it for 20 minutes, and you don't get to see like right away how much you mined. It takes like 4 hours for it to actually show up in the miner, but it ended up being 37 cents. And like I said, you do the math. That's like $1.15 an hour. So times that by 24. I mean, that's like way more than. So I haven't gone back to it at this point, but it was definitely a surprise, and I need to do more looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I guess what you're coming out of it is like, don't trust what the mind. Don't
yes.
trust
Well,
these other mining calculators.
Not for the long term.
That's what I heard too.
And do your own, homework.
Yeah, do your own homework. Like I said, have fun with it. Test out different things. Try different things. Yes, you'll make money right now on pretty much anything that's on what to mine. But yeah, try different things out. Try different overclocks. See what your GPU is capable of. I mean, like I said, that's what we enjoy doing.
Yeah, exactly. So just to catch up on the live chat here, Cedric says, LMO, bad jokes here. Yeah, we were talking about some bad things. Mastermind Crypto, thank you for the donation. He says 0.1% of a kingpin. Don't spend it all in one place. He donated $2.50, which is literally well, maybe not literally, but it's close to 0.1% of a kingpin. Kingpins go for around $2,500, $2,600 shipped. T Kang, Tekshinji, thanks so much. I never understood how your room gets heated if you water cool. I guess the radiator does not chill the liquid that much. Ooh, that's kind of deep. So I gotta clear one thing up here with that. Remember this: watts in energy going into something is the same amount of watts in energy coming out. So just because something's water cooled does not mean your room will be cooler, right? If I have a box here and I put 1,000 watts of mining rig on it that's air cooled, it's gonna make the same heat. Like overall, it's gonna make the same amount of heat in this room as if I put a 1,000 watts of heat mining rig here. Let me explain. You're still making watts, which is work, right? Watts is the I forget what it stands for, but basically it's the amount of energy that is being produced, right? The amount of work that's being produced. You don't change that number. What you're doing is you're making it quieter and more efficient because the thermal capacity of water is significantly magnitudes higher than air. So you're using liquid water to remove heat from the cards and dissipate it through the radiator. You are basically taking the air cooler on this card, removing it and putting it somewhere else and connecting it with a heat pipe. That's kind of a way you could look at it. It's very efficient at removing the heat. It does not, let me repeat, It does not cool down the area that you're running it in. Okay, the same amount of energy is being dissipated. The thing is, it's quieter and more efficient. Crypto Kid.
I just want to say I love science class, and you're very good at explaining things. I'm really not
I was
trying
just
to.
gonna say,
I'm not
I
trying to be
witnessed a
funny. You're really,
nerdgasm.
Nerdgasm.
you're really good at
I only
explaining
give the
things.
best nerdgasms. Only the best.
I mean, I got an 89 in science class, and
89?
you probably got a 95.
No, so contrary to popular belief, guys, I actually didn't do that well in school. Not till I got to senior year of high school and college. So up until senior year, I did pretty bad in school. Then in college, I got straight A's because I was in my element. So I don't really talk about this much. I actually have a learning disability. I actually am officially mentally disabled, and I have this severe dyslexia and stuff like that. So the reason why I may seem smart is because I have OCD on researching things. And like, for example, this says GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. For the longest time, I said 2008 Ti because I'm severely dyslexic, and I've worked ways to become differently abled. So if I sound smart, it's not because I sound smart, it's because I really suck at everything else in life. Crypto Kid says it'd be okay, but I'd be okay but mad. I think you were talking about if I took that amount of money from you and I burnt it in front of you. Yeah, so just a little explanation on thermal dynamics and how water works regarding liquid cooling. Stuff I learned over the years and going to college and engineering classes and whatnot. Let me catch up on the chat here, see if there's anything. If you guys see any questions that I missed, just let me know.
I did see one comment where one person had mentioned that, well, hey Max, don't you think that we've already seen the decrease in mining profits? What difference is 1559 going to make? And you're not wrong.
Not much.
Yeah, not much. But if you look at looking at any moment in time, you may see it lower than what the average is. And I've definitely seen where some are higher, some are lower. So I look at bitinfocharts.com/Ethereum. And if you scroll down, there's a rewards per block that I believe is the average over the last 24 hours. And in this case, we're looking at about an average of about 2.3 Ethereum per block on average. So at 2.3, yeah, we're going to go down somewhere between 10 to 15% based upon that number. But that's not to say that tomorrow we won't be at 2.1, or tomorrow, if all of a sudden there's a bunch of activity, we might be at 2.4. We've definitely seen some spike in gas prices recently, just very short term. But overall, again, it's all kind of a guesstimate. Yeah, based on the numbers I saw today is where I came up with the 10 to 15%.
Yep. Real quick, T Kang, so it's spelled T then space KYNG. Message me in Discord, and if you don't have Discord, it's in the YouTube description. Go down and click on it. Go to our Misfit Mining group there and get verified, and just at me or message me there, and we'll talk about it. Okay, I'm very involved with the community. You can ask anyone here. Just message me there and we'll talk about it. It might take me a moment to get back to you because tomorrow I'm going to be busy. I have to go meet a client up north and give them a consultation on how I'm going to take their money.
Are you crossing the border?
I'm sorry?
Are you crossing the border?
I'm coming to see you, Yashnik. Don't you know that?
Yeah, you need to be fully vaccinated.
Just joking. No, I'm not crossing the border, but I'm going pretty far north. Dude has like some kind of... He has a lot of money and he wants to burn it. And he's asking me what type of fire to use to burn his money. And I'm going to recommend him, obviously, map gas, the propane torch I have to burn his money. Anonymous Miner says it's all energy. You can neither destroy energy, just transform it. Yes, that is one of the laws of conservation of energy. I forget what it's called, but basically, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It's always existed there. You're just converting it to a different form. And during that conversion process, some of the energy is quote-unquote lost, but not really, but it's transferred in another way. For example, in a combustion engine in a car, you're taking chemical energy and heat and turning it into rotary motion, right? When the gas in the air goes in there and makes an explosion, it releases energy and light. Well, it converts to energy and light and pressure and heat. And that is what's causing that to work. So the gasoline had that potential energy already in it with the oxygen, all right? It never was destroyed nor created. The idea of creating energy like flipping a light switch is just a concept we have to easily understand it. That is very correct, Anonymous Miner.
There endeth the lesson.
There endeth the lesson. I'm going to move on from that because I don't
Yes, Nick,
wanna,
you following along okay?
I don't want
You
to
taking notes?
bore people.
He's taking notes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes.
There's going to be a test at the end of this class, kids, okay? Those that win the test may potentially win Tekshinji coins, which can be redeemed.
I'm just gonna say that
You're making your
pretty
own
smart
coin,
dude. So carry on.
Say that again, Max Voltage.
I said, did you just say you're making your own coin, Tekshinji?
I already
think
have
that's
my
what I
own coin.
heard.
It's on my blockchain called Discord, which I control and is fully centralized. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I have like a unofficial rewards program in our Discord for those that, you know, basically go the extra mile, try to help out the community, or go the extra mile to help someone. The rewards range from small things like, you know, stickers or whatever to all the way up to graphics cards. So if you're involved in our server and you care about the community and you're not a schmuck, well, you know, something might come your way. Just saying. No guarantees. You know, this isn't financial advice. This isn't gambling. There's no guarantee anything will happen. But just saying, if you're good and you care about the community, you know, some people have already earned coins. Some people have as much as 3 coins right now.
I've heard the last requirement is the most important, though.
Which one is that? Long hair?
No, don't be a schmuck.
Don't be a schmuck. Yeah. Which is totally determined by me.
Yeah, exactly. That's where they heard. I'm out.
So before
So
we
how do we
move-
get the schmuck coin?
Oh, the schmuck coin. You get that with me saying
What the
ban.
hell?
Ban.
I
Think I'm
haven't heard
out.
about this, but I know
Marty.
you had it like implemented already. I didn't know you were like actually going through with it in the Discord. That's neat.
I've had it for about a couple of months now. I've been tweaking it a
Yeah,
little bit.
I heard you talking about it. I
Yeah.
didn't know it was like legit though.
It's legit. I haven't sent
gotcha.
anything out yet. The way it's going to work, guys.
So the NFT is live, right?
The NFT is live. Yes, the fully centralized, one-person operated NFT is live.
You have to name it the schmuck coin.
The
if you
schmuck coin. Oh my
actually
goodness! If I
add it to a
actually do it,
blockchain.
yeah, it's gonna be a picture of me like angrily staring at a GPU, like really mad.
The schmuck.
Tar Heel Crypto Yankee. By the way, I'm feeling much better, guys. Thanks for staying with me. So
Hey,
I
good.
might go a
good
little
stuff,
bit
good
longer.
stuff.
I'm not feeling as sick anymore. That makes sense,
good.
Tekshinji.
What
That
happened?
makes you
What you
even
eat?
more amazing as a person to be that knowledgeable and have a learning disadvantage is a real challenge. Yeah, it is. It was not easy. I got picked on a lot in school, so it was hard. But I mean, like I tell everyone, it's not a disability. It's a different ability. You're differently abled than other people.
Look. Okay.
Let's see here. Anonymous Minder says, I just want more of these stickers, Tekshinji. Oh, don't worry. I'll give my plug for the stickers in a moment. They're right here. And I'm going to actually officially introduce them and how you would get them. Yeah, so moving on to the next subject, which is the last thing for tonight before I do my plugs.
Before you do that,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Let me answer one. And so, Jesus Lord says, please don't beat me up. I've been mining with nice hash. You know, no, there's nothing wrong with mining with nice hash. There
Get
are
out.
pros and
There's
cons.
everything
Kidding.
wrong. Get
Just
out of
kidding.
here. I don't want to
Yeah.
see you ever. No, I'm just joking. Continue.
I do not
Sorry.
mine with nice hash. My daughter mines with nice hash.
I don't want to talk to your daughter anymore.
Yeah, I know. You guys had
She's
this nice
out.
conversation about Street Fighter. Anyway, but no, there's nothing wrong with mining with nice hash. There are obviously inherent risks in all that we do. And with nice hash, they have a reputation. I won't say good or bad, depending on who you talk to. They'll say something different, but it is a convenient way to be mining. It's not the most profitable way to be doing it though, because they do take a nice big cut. I think it's like somewhere between 7 and 8%, something to that effect. So that's the main drawback to it.
Right. Well, what I would my 2 cents into that is when Ethereum was, super high, and I wanted to convert some of that to Bitcoin, and I didn't want to have to be bothered by doing so like every transaction, every couple days or whatever the case may be. I just did a one-click miner for like one rig, just so I had steady Bitcoin coming in when Ethereum was, skyrocketing. I mean, that's just my take on it, but I mean, I use better hash, but nice hash is, totally fine too.
I mean, for any new miner, nice hash is the number one thing
Right.
to go to.
Yeah.
Right. It's
And you
the
don't
easiest
know
thing
better,
to
right?
figure out.
Gateway drug.
Yeah.
They don't know better. Like, you have all these gamers. Oh, I just got a, whatever, 1060 Ti on LHR a couple months ago, and they're just gamers. They never were miners, but now they're miners because they can get their money back in a few months.
And because Linus Tech did a video on it.
Sure. And so, yeah, nice hash is the friendly game.
Right.
All right, next subject.
Yep. I'm going to do some stuff in the live chat real quick. So who's here? Crypto Shape just showed up? Hey, Crypto Shape. How you doing, man? Crypto Shape is another member of our YouTube community. He does have a channel. He makes some awesome content as well. He's actually setting up to do something real big. So thanks for joining me here, Crypto Shaped. Jay McDerms, Tekshinji, I received my stickers yesterday. Thanks. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm glad you got them quickly and in good order. Let me know in live chat how you got them, because I did a lot of work and testing, and I basically abused them as hard as I could to make sure they arrive correctly. So let me know if that all worked out for you. I sent it to different places in the country as a test earlier on this month, and I just want to make sure that everything worked out well. Just let me know in live chat if you got them in good condition. Cedric says, Tekshinji, did you hear about the latest major Hive OS security issue? The authentication mechanism can be bypassed on a machine in order to alter your wallets on your account. So RPM just released a video about this today, a couple of, I won't say like less than an hour ago. The official stance from the Misfits Mining crew is we are going to wait on it until we get more information. As we all know, what happened with Nice Hash and Phoenix Miner, that turned out to be I'm gonna say it. It turned out to be fake. Like literally something. Follow the money. Don't use this thing. Use this other thing that we made, so we make more money. Of course, they didn't say it that way, but we're waiting to get more information on this Hive OS security issue. If you guys want, you can research it. But any official stance from the Misfits Mining Discord, as of right now, is that yes, we have heard about it and we are waiting to receive more information. We're doing more research before we give any official stance or make any announcements on it, because in the crypto mining community, unfortunately, there's a lot of nefarious people out there, and we want to make sure we're sure about what's going on. So we're going to wait a couple of days, get some information.
One thing I will mention on that is,
Yeah.
I did do a quick search. I'm not going to talk about what I found, but what I will say is, with a lot of things, there's the first story, there's the second story, and then a lot of times the truth is usually somewhere in the middle.
Yep.
So
Right.
what I would suggest is Hive OS Hive has its own Discord channel. It is talked about on the Hive OS channel. If you want to find out more information about what their stance is on it, search for hack, and you'll be able to find some of their posts where they have discussed security issues.
And I know that Hive OS is very active on Twitter. And if there's any news whatsoever, they post all the time.
Exactly.
So,
And Hive OS at the time of this filming, time of this live stream, has not officially commented on it. So that's kind of that might be a sign something's, I don't know. We have no idea. But the fact that Hive OS has not officially commented on the subject at hand is kind of telling. Anonymous Miner, why not unmineable for the same thing, but you don't have to download their software? So I know a few YouTubers have made videos about that. I personally don't use it because I don't have a need for it yet. If you can see behind me, I might have a need for it soon, which, you know, hint, hint, make sure you guys get subscribed so you guys can see that video when it comes out. I know it is like a automated miner, kind of like the one-click miners, except it will work on almost anything. It may not be profitable, but it's definitely, you know, something that a lot of people can do. I don't know too much about it. I know the hobbyist miner has actually made a video about it, and it's quite informative. It's quite interesting. Like, he was mining on like a couple of laptops and stuff, so it's pretty cool.
I'll add one other thing. There's also another one out there called Zerg Pool that you can also mine and pretty much get paid out in whatever coin you want, as long as it's in their list. But yeah, that's another option.
Yep. Crypto Dave 97 says, "Do any of y'all have a video reviewing Better Hash?" It is better than Nice Hash because it is Better Hash. So no, I'm just joking. Chum Change, actually. If you wanna, you know, put your earbud in or whatever, don't you use Better Hash every now and then?
Yeah, I do. I don't have a. There's really not much to it. I mean, I don't have a video showing you like exactly everything about it,
Yeah,
but
it's
I do
basically a
have.
one-click miner like everything else, right?
Back when I first started my channel, I had a Windows mining rig build or whatever. I did like a part 1, 2. Part 2 was setting it up in Windows and downloading and installing Better Hash. So I show you how to like start it up, but I didn't go like in depth completely, if that makes sense. But you can check out that video. I can't drop the link because I'm not at my computer, but
Yeah, but you've used it, right? Like, what's your experience been with it compared to like Nice Hash?
to be honest, so when I started Nice Hash, for some reason I could not download it. It just would not. It just
Dodged
kept
a
getting
bullet.
blocked, and I couldn't figure out how to get it around my Windows, like Defender stuff. I don't know why, but when I tried Better Hash, it went right away. I did the same things, and I don't know, I was able to download it. So I've just never used Nice Hash.
Yeah,
That's just my
That,
honest.
that
Yeah, it was
Crypto
weird.
Fish is another
I was a
YouTuber.
total noob, man. I didn't know anything. I still don't know anything.
I mean, I think we all learned the
There's a
more.
possibility that.
Yeah, go ahead, Yashnik.
Oh, I was just gonna say there's a possibility that he's still a noob. That's all.
Well,
Oh, no,
we've
that's the
seen
truth.
him making half hash rate 3060 rigs. So
Right, I know. That's what's weird.
Hey.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I know.
going back to a point from Max Voltage earlier about, you know, nothing wrong with Nice Hash regarding, you know, if you're just starting out. Yeah, guys, I will officially say that if you're just starting out and you want to try it, Nice Hash is fine. I mean, I don't like them, but I mean, you know, it's fine. It's not like they're bad. They're just, you know, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're just starting out, yeah, you click it, you get started. I mean, it's great because you don't have to download, you know, this program, and you're not sure if it's legit or not. You don't know how to check, you know, the signed drivers or whatever. You don't know how to check the what's that thing called, the end script or whatever it's called, the thing that tells
Checksum.
you don't know how to check the checksum. Thank you, Teaspoon.
Yeah, there
You know, you download Nice Hash and you click the auto tune button and you click the go button, and you know, you make an email account. You don't even really need a wallet, you know. It's fine, like, especially if you're just getting into it. In fact, I used it back in like 16, 17, I forget when, but it was a while ago. Yeah, I've used it plenty, and I think I mined a total of nothing on it, but I mean, it's great. Like, you know, it's, you know, I don't think I ever got a payout from it, to be honest. I find using a manual miner is the most profitable, and it's really not that much harder after you get it set up. It's literally just, you know, click or whatever. I do have plans on making a video regarding that. It's just I've been so busy this month, and I'm finally starting to catch up on things, finally starting to get some projects done. So I know I keep saying videos are going to come out soon, but they will. I'm working on almost 8 videos right now in various states of completion, and I actually might try to...
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
On manual miners, I dropped a couple weeks ago. I dropped a video on mining Raven coin with T-Rex miner, so you can check those out. You can see how how simple it really is to set up a manual miner.
Crypto Kid, you there's a question from you in chat. How do you increase your share in a pool? By increasing your hash rate. It's that simple. You can't really artificially increase it. You could try to make your latency better. You can try to make sure your mining rig's more stable, but the only way to really increase the amount of shares submitted is to increase your hash rate.
Yeah, Shinji, that's what I was going to comment on. It's just it's a share submission rate is kind of a delicate balance between true hash rate and your latency to the pool that you're hitting. Because if those are dialed in and optimized, you can get good amount of shares, because the way that the pool calculates your hash rate at the pool is directly proportional to the shares submitted to the pool from your rig.
Correct. There's also, keep in mind, if you are constantly increasing your overclocks and you're always on the edge of, okay, well, it seems stable here. Well, even though your miner may be running and it may be saying this is what your hash rate is, if you are on the bleeding edge, there's a chance that you're not going to have the same, anywhere near the same hash rate at the pool as you do as your miner showing. So it's always a good idea to compare what you are at the pool versus what your miner is. And if there is a huge difference over a period of time, not just immediately, not over like 10 minutes, but over like 2-4 hours, if you see a big difference, back down the overclocks a little and see if your hash rate at the pool improves, because that's really what matters, not what your miner's telling you.
And not only that, you have pools that are
Get closer to the mic, Yashnik.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I was saying that there's also PBS pools and there's PPLNS pools, right?
Right.
Like you need to know what those are.
Yeah, the different payout schemes can affect
that's actually pretty important.
PBS,
earnings and
PBS is, the overall what the network brings, and they just divide that to the miners that are joined to that pool. That way, PPLNS is more luck involved, right?
Yes. Teaspoon, do you want to review real quickly the PPLNS and what all that means? Just real quick, so people that don't know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so PPLNS it stands for pay per last N shares, and the N can be decided per each pool's discretion. Basically, pools will determine the number of shares that they want to take into account with regard to payouts for their proportion when there's a block that's found by the pool. So say a pool is accounting for, say, the last, just to make the numbers simple, say the pool is counting for the last 1,000 shares, and your rig submits 100 of those last 1,000 shares, your earnings from a block that's found would be 10%, just as a rough calculation type of thing. Obviously, real life numbers would be very different, but that's how that works for PPLNS. So it is your earnings are directly dependent on the pool finding blocks. So if the pool either is unlucky or doesn't have significant enough hash rate to find blocks, then there won't be earnings, and that's a hard thing to swallow for some people. It's a bit of an adjustment if, for example, you are used to something like PPS, like what Yashnik was saying, where it's pay per share. Going to PPLNS can be a bit of an adjustment, and that can be something that's tricky to get used to if you've been used to PPS for a period of time. But yeah,
and saying that though, like PPLNS is the standard.
Right. Yeah. Most pools will be typically PPLNS. There are a few variations of it. I've heard there's like PPLNS Plus, and a couple of others. But the
prop,
I think, prop, exactly. Yeah, the most common that I've seen, at least. Again, not financial advice. I'm not an expert per se, but PPLNS is the most common that I've seen.
Yeah, thanks
I've
a lot.
seen prop like making a comeback.
Go ahead, Mastermind.
I've seen prop. Yeah, I would say I've seen prop making. I don't want to say a comeback, but I've seen increased usage of that now, which is just straight proportional. So with PPLNS, there's kind of a ramp up and ramp down because it's based on last number of shares. So if you're getting in and it's the last 500 shares or 5,000 shares, whatever it is, and you've only been in for the first 100, well, there's a ramp up until you've been in the pool for where they can count what you did over those last number of 500 shares. With prop, it's just straight proportional of what you put in is what you're paid out. So it's better for prop is usually better for pool hoppers, people that are changing from different algorithms to constantly chase what the most profitable coin is.
Like NASCAR.
Correct. Yes.
Just gotta throw it
up. Just want to say, hey DZR, welcome to the live stream. Haven't seen you on a live stream in a little bit, so it's nice to see you here, man.
Going on, buddy?
Yeah, DZR is a very active member in our Discord. He definitely puts in his time, so we really appreciate you, man, because I don't know, man. I don't know how you do it. I don't. you answer
He's
questions.
Got some.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You finish your thought.
I was gonna say he's got some. He's got some knowledge, and he knows what he's doing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah, no,
you know, if I were to keel over and die and he took over, you guys probably would not notice. Like, he has that much knowledge.
Right. I know he's got some interesting insights from like the data center side of things, because I think that's what he does.
Allegedly.
IRL, allegedly.
Yeah. we don't know for sure. That's just what he tells us. He could be making it all up. All right. So, if there's no more questions regarding stuff like that, we're going to move on to the next subject, which is going to be the last subject of tonight, is my EVGA Kingpin testing. So, for those of you that don't know, I vetted this in the RPM Discord because I know there's going to be a lot of people there to tell me the opposite of what I think, which is great. DZR says, I'm less Asian, though. Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't actually know what you look like, so I'm just, that's one thing that's great about Discord and stuff. You don't have to worry about what people look like. You just listen to what they say. Then if they're a jerk, you could tell right away by what they say, not how they look, because you can't tell if someone's a jerk by looking at them, right? /CC donated $2 Canadian, and it looks like a bird superhero with a little tiny bird on the ground looking at or waving at the superhero. Thanks so much /CC. Really appreciate it, man. Yeah, so those of you that don't know, EVGA 3090 Kingpins. Yeah, so they are one hell of a card. What it is basically EVGA and Kingpin used to be two separate things. They have since gotten very close to each other and now work together on making the top of the top, cream of the crop 3090 cards that basically have been binned to one of the highest levels possibly available on a commercial platform. So if you guys don't know what binning is, B-I-N, I do have a video that explains that. It is kind of boring and a lot of people don't like it based on its views, but I did make one. If someone does not mind looking that up and putting it into live chat, I really appreciate it.
Boring, delicious.
Yeah, and so what I do is I use the concept of making cookies to explain binning, and I hope that really helps you guys understand what that is. So the Kingpins have always been the highest binned card you could possibly get. Regarding the sense of like commercial available, you could go buy one, okay? Yes, you can go to like some special place like Silicon Lottery or something. They might do it, I don't know. But it is a place where you can literally pay money and get something. So the EVGA Kingpin Hydro Copper 3090 is what I have, and I have two of them. And we did some testing. I actually did a live stream in our Discord, every now and then I randomly pop into the like voice chat, public voice chat section of our Discord, and I live stream stuff I'm doing. That's another reason you want to join our Discord, by the way. You can see me live streaming some cool stuff. I did a live stream for almost 6 hours or 5 hours last night. We stayed up till 3 a.m. getting this thing together and working on it. It was actually Mr. Taines and Mastermind Crypto that had joined me, and Great Baldini was there for a short period of time. Max Voltage also popped by for a little bit, but we went from, you know, being unboxed to making a fully assembled rig, and it's actually running right now and hosting this live stream. So I unfortunately don't have any cameras set up to do that right now. This was kind of hastily put together since we had the poker tournament today. But basically, let me get to the good stuff. 130 mega hash stable, okay, overnight. That's right.
On a 3090?
On a 3090. 130 mega hash stable overnight. I have since adjusted the clocks a little bit for more efficiency. It gets me 129 mega hash on each card. It's around 322 watts, which is still kind of high. I mean, it's not, don't get this for efficiency, but two 3090s doing 259 mega hash total at around 322 watts per card. That's what we were able to achieve, and they're fully liquid cooled, the whole thing. The back plate is not, but the back plate on this card is thick. This thing's like 1/8 of an inch thick. It is nice. Every inch of this card is beautiful. I actually have a video that I've already filmed unboxing and showing it off. That's coming out, so make sure you guys get subscribed to see that. Yeah, so Tane says it is basically the Carol Shelby of video cards. Yes, it is basically one of the best cards you can get right now that's commercially available. So yeah, it's a very amazing card. It's beautiful. The card itself is pretty heavy, and it doesn't have an air coolant. It weighs over 4 pounds. It's got a thick piece of copper on there. It is amazing. It's beautiful. And yes, it does cost a lot of money, but of course, you know me, I was wheeling and dealing to not get them overpriced. Crypto Shape says, I like cookies, and he posted a bunch of cookie emojis. Yes. Go ahead, go watch that video after this stream if you guys want to check it out, and you guys can learn about the binning process. So yeah, we spent all night working on this card, getting the tubes connected. We actually built a complete water loop, everything, radiator, all that. Pressure tested it, filled it with water, primed it, and got it completely primed. And then, you know, we put it on the rig and got it going. It was great. Yeah, 130 mega hash on a 3090. And yeah, some people may have gotten more, but this one is mine, and I got it. So I'm pretty happy about that. Really happy about it.
That is impressive.
Yeah, I liked it. If you guys want to see pictures of it and proof, because, you know, a lot of people might be making stuff up out there, I actually have pictures of it in our Discord in the rig pics. So go over there and check it out. I have posted pictures of it with live hash numbers and whatnot, and pictures of the setup. I have since moved it to my storage shelf over there, so it's just sitting there. You know, right now it's not hashing because I do not hash during a live stream. I learned that the hard way. Whenever I had problems during a live stream, it's basically, oh, stop hashing, stop mining. So yeah, it was pretty nice. It's really cool, guys. So go check it out. Promise me. I promise you, you're not gonna regret it. Come join our Discord. Please join our Discord. It's awesome. It's better than, you know, some other Discords out there. Just saying.
Hey, whoa.
So Magic Lucky says nice hash equals lower payout threshold compared to direct mining on Ethermine miners exist with just a single 1660 Ti when the market is volatile. Waiting a really long time for a payout could cost you. Yeah, that's correct. Part of the reason why I don't use manual or one-click miners. Just my opinion. That is something you got to deal with. Yeah, guys, so if you guys have any other questions, we're getting into the ending portion of this stream. I am going to plug my stickers for a moment. I always do it at the end because I don't want to make it myself seem like too much of a shill, because everyone tends to leave at the end. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for us or anyone in the round table, Teaspoon's here, Yashnik's here, I'm here, Chum Change is here, Max Voltage is here, and of course Pocket Change is also here. Yeah, we also had a poker tournament today, guys. That was a lot of fun. Max Voltage, how'd you do? I know you were in that for a long time.
Yeah, I did okay. I made it to the final table, I guess. That was 8th out of 175.
Just the final table. Nothing. No big deal.
Table. Yeah, no big deal. Oh, Yashnik, how'd you do?
Didn't you get knocked out in like the first match? The first table? Just saying.
What?
How'd you do on the poker tournament today, Yashnik?
Oh, I mean, no, I mean, I had fucking kings going on, and somebody called me and with nothing until they hit an ace on the river.
Yeah.
Which knocked me out, and I don't know, I heard something like that.
Yeah. I can relate. Second tournament, I was knocked out with pocket aces. So
Right.
yeah, I've had that same thing. Yeah, that person had ace king. I saw that hand. That person had ace king and hit the ace. So yeah, that sucked.
It did suck.
You had all
$20
time.
bucks.
You had all that time.
I spent $20 and did my first IRL poker night the other night and went home with $12. It was fun.
Crypto Shave, thank you. I was well behaved tonight on live stream.
That's because he got it all out in the poker tournament.
Yeah.
He let it
No,
all
I
out
think he
there.
was talking about. No, I think he's talking about like the whole thing.
Oh, the
all
whole
day.
thing. Yeah. Yashnik has
Yeah.
been pretty. Yashnik's been pretty good tonight. We're very proud of him. He hasn't said a single cuss word yet.
Thank you. I did, but anyway.
Yes, it was really fun. Poker tournaments are always a lot of fun, and yeah, it was especially fun this time since we had so many people that we knew that were in it towards the end. You know, Crypto Nuffy took 3rd, Shubi took 11th, I think. So yeah, that made, and then Hash Raptor finished 15th, something like that. In his first tournament ever. So yeah, he did really well.
Yeah, I mean, we've had quite a few in the top 10 at least. And before that was just Savage Mine in the 11th last tournament.
Yeah, man. Yeah, guys. If you guys didn't know, I am also wearing the Top Gun style Savage Mine t-shirts. So you guys can kind of see it right there. dogeLord.com, dogeLord apparel. They are, if someone wants to please put a link to it in live chat, he is donating all the proceeds, the profits for the family for that. I don't know how long that's going to go, but he is still doing that. Go get your merch there. And they're just, that's a great way to support your favorite cryptocurrency YouTubers and other YouTubers in general. dogeLord.com. He's got a lot of great stuff. And if you guys didn't know, Savage Mine is a awesome YouTuber that's been really involved in the community. He has unfortunately passed away. He is no longer with us, guys. So if you guys want to go over there and check that stuff out. And you know, the poker tournament today, we actually had and kind of in memory of him, and we actually had a type of online virtual memorial service type deal. I think it was what, last week, Yashnik?
Yeah, it was last Friday.
Yeah, last Friday.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. So
Last Friday.
yeah, like he's no longer with us, guys, but you know, he may not be here, but he will live with us forever, and we will never forget him because he was an awesome guy. And one thing that was brought to my attention was he's got a lot of evergreen content. So go check out his channels, let the ads play, because that revenue will still go to his family and support them. So if you guys want to check it out, that is something really you'd appreciate, because Savage Mine was an awesome guy. I never met him myself, but seeing everyone in the crypto community, seeing all the other crypto YouTubers, it really moved me. It really did. Knowing how much he did for the community and how much he was such a good person. Thank you, Max Voltage, for linking that. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah. All right. So I'm looking through the chat to see if there's any questions that I missed, because I'm going to go into my plug for the night. Guys, see anything, let me know. Oh, Lord Jesus said something pretty nice. Pocket change if you want to screenshot this, because it's toward all of us. Lord Jesus, Jesus is Lord, said, honestly, guys, I thank you all for your time and effort in all that you do. I have watched and learned from all of you. You are contributing to the whole, and God bless you for it. Thanks a lot, man. We most of us do this kind of without payment, basically for free. So we appreciate it when someone else appreciates all the hard work we put into it. Because I don't know about you, but most of us here have jobs, and YouTube is not our professional career. So I like it to be, but you know, that takes a long time.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. We appreciate that.
Tane says all proceeds from the Savage Mine collection will be donated to the family forever. Oh wow, forever. That's awesome. That's really, really amazing of dogeLord for doing that. That's I know it's a lot of work. It's not a simple click. That's amazing. dogeLord is doing that. We really do appreciate that. Crypto Kid, Tekshinji, how much 3090 cost you? Which one? If you're talking about these right here, this is the Hydrocopper Kingpin. These retail for like 2,400. EVGA has been pretty good about keeping their prices more reasonable than other companies, which is one of the reasons why I like them so much. I mean, I talk to them at the shows. Their representatives, at least, are really awesome. I paid personally, because in the place where I live in the United States, we don't have a sales tax, so I paid 2,400 something shipped. Another one, I did a swap with a Discord member for a different type of card, and I got that one for 26 something, so 2,600. So I paid pretty close to MSRP, if not MSRP, for both cards. So if it's for I'm not going to take that box out because it's supporting a bunch of stuff, but if it's for my regular For the Win 3 3090s, around $2,000 to $1,900, which you guys can say all you want that's too much for a mining card. Then I'm going to tell you all to go look at the prices of everything else. So my opinion is this. Yes, you're right, 100%. It's too much. Way too much. I would never in 100 years pay that much for a card. So why am I buying these for that amount? Well, I'm thinking long term. One, they're a lot easier to get than all the other cards. And if I'm going to be ripped off, I might as well get closer to the MSRP of the card, in my opinion. On top of that, more expensive cards tend to hold their value much longer, and they're also not as common in the market. So that's a lot of factors for a good longevity. And they have the highest hash rate, and it kind of, you know, I gotta compensate, guys. You know, I'm not that big, so I need to, you know, show that I'm big somewhere else. You know,
trying to demonetize your own channel.
I'm talking about my height, max voltage.
Ah, yeah, that's it.
I'm very short.
Got
it.
Right.
Yeah, obviously.
Love the shirt.
Love the shirt. Yeah, thanks. I love that. Actually, so this is something that that's a big concern with me, is that like, you buy these clothes from like YouTubers and like, you know, go buy my merch and they're just like crap. No, I'm not joking. I'm not lying. Like, I paid for this. Okay, guys, this was not sent to me for free. I paid for this with my own money, and it feels good. It's comfortable. It's like that thin material that's not cheap. Okay, you can wash this a couple of times and it maintains
the same material.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's great. I love it.
It's Heather.
Raven Coin shirt. I love that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
I especially like the fact that Savage Mine is, I'm here and Savage Mine's right below me, so it'll always be close to me.
Yeah, aww. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Cedric says, pretty sure Savage Mine is watching us and having a good time from the crypto heaven. Yeah, man. I really hope he is. I do believe so. Crypto Kid, don't buy 3090s. Just don't. Just wait. Literally just wait. Okay, or do really good in my server and you'll get a 2060 for free. So just not a guarantee, just saying it could be changed at any time. Rashnik Roy, hello guys. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. All right, so we're basically done with all of our topics for tonight. I don't really see any other questions. If you guys see any questions that I missed, I'm gonna go talk about my little plug here and how you can get one too, and about my memberships that are now available. So first of all, guys, I am part of the Misfits Mining Discord. I am not a solo person. It's me, Teaspoon, and Chump Change. We are the founders of that Discord. Teaspoon is with here in this roundtable. Also is Chump Change, and a lot of the other people in here are either VIPs or moderators in our Discord. They all help everything work together. And guess what, guys? We wouldn't be here without you, the audience, all you guys watching us right now. So come over and join our Discord, get verified, and we can help you there. I mean, with all of us there, there's always someone that is willing to help you regarding water cooling questions and like making really, unique mining rigs. I'm always there to help people. In fact, there's a lot of people I DM and stuff. I've met some clients through there that I have actually gone and built rigs for, and I do offer consultations for free. At least right now, until I get too busy. then I might charge like 25 cents or something just to get all the spam out. But that is something that we all hear because we care. We all are a part of the community. So with all that said, Linus Tech Tip style, this has been brought to you by Tekshinji as well, and my new Tekshinji stickers. These are my new Tekshinji fish stickers. So this is an example of the mailer you'll receive in the mail, right? It's in a piece of plastic, so I'm going to open this up and show you what it looks like. So this will come in an envelope, and it'll look like that. This is the retail version of what you will get. So it has some text here, and then it comes with 2 stickers. So every order comes with 2 stickers. And this one, I don't have it set up, but basically there's notches here to hold the stickers in place. And behind here, it kind of looks like that. It's going to be black, and it's my autograph, both in English on one side, and there's going to be like a Korean word there on the right there, and it's going to have the date. So this is just a mailer. You guys can, hold on to it or whatever, keep it back in the plastic. What I've seen a lot of people do is after they take the stickers out, they put it back in the plastic, kind of like this to protect it. And then they hang it up on the wall or tape it to the wall so you have something autographed from me. I do actually sign these with my own hands, guys. I don't have a 6 or 8 hour live stream where I show packaging like Chump Change does. I'm not at that level yet, guys. I can't. I'm afraid if I did that, it just wouldn't have the same effect as a 6 or 8 hour Chump Change live. Is he even here right now? Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, thank you, Max Voltage. He's holding one up right to the camera and showing it off there. So that's what the stickers look like. They do got that kind of a holographic. It's not really holographic, but it's kind of got like a brushed, shiny, metallic aluminum look to it. And they're pretty nice, I think, at least. So you guys are probably all wondering, how can I get one? How much does this cost? Well, 2 stickers plus me signing this piece of paper and delivered by letter mail to you anywhere in the world, international flat rate. So you don't have to be in America. You could be anywhere. And if you can't go through the link I'm about to tell you, you can always DM me in Discord, and I'll send it to you that way as well. So it's $5. $5 for this. You get 2 stickers, and I sign them myself. That's from me, and they will be shipped out to you via letter mail within a couple of days. If you are anywhere else in the world, just let me know if you can't go through the PayPal link. Sometimes it has issues and errors. I will drop that in the live chat in a moment. If you guys have any questions about it, it is available. I just launched them at the beginning of the month.
I have a question.
Sure.
Oh, we have a question.
How come I didn't get a signed sticker?
Yeah, so in the time frame I was trying to get these out that I was on, I didn't receive these things in time. So
I'm just kidding.
So this is what I've done to make that up. Everyone that was a content creator that got them as a promotional item will be getting one of those eventually as soon as I go through the backlog.
I will pay for it.
No.
No, I will pay for it.
Then click on this PayPal link that I'm about to post.
You got it, buddy.
Go buy one, guys. Make sure you buy one. You'll get 2 stickers signed by me, and they go out usually within a day or 2. Yeah, Yashnik, I know you already got one. I made sure to send it like weeks ahead of time to make sure it got to you.
Yeah, it was different though. I want this one.
Oh, you want this one? Yeah, okay. That's yeah. I mean, you don't have to buy it. Just DM me. But anyways, guys, so it is flat rate $5 for anywhere in the world that accepts international letter mail. So if you want one, that's the best way to get one. Click on that PayPal link. Go through the process. If that does not work for you, or if you get like a 404 error, try logging into your PayPal account. If that still doesn't work, go ahead, DM me in Discord or something of that nature, and we'll get that sorted out. So yeah, that's just a plug from me, because, you know, I'm here for the money, and I'm making a whole whopping, you know, like 5 cents or whatever it is after shipping and cost of the cards and the cost of the stickers and everything. Because, you know, I'm here for the money, obviously. So
yes, for sure.
For sure,
100% profit margin. Good.
Yeah, the profit margin's like a whole like 5% or 10%. It's great, especially if it's international. The profit margin's like -5%. It's even better. I love it. I mean, I'm gonna be rich off you guys, off your backs. So yeah, there's been a lot of requests for stickers, so I finally got them made. It took me a little bit because I wanted to make sure they're good quality and they weren't crap, and that my mailers would look good, and I wanted to make sure people would get them in the mail intact, not all bent or banged up. I wanted to make sure all that was good, so it took me about 2 to 3 months to make sure all that was there and the logistics worked out. So yeah, that is that shameless plug from yours only, Tekshinji. So that's how that's gonna work there if you guys want one. Karen Sign says, how many Tekshinjis does it take to screw in a light bulb? You know how many it takes? It takes 2, because there's 2 stickers right here. All right, guys.
Yeah, but then Jesus' Lord said, what's the bulb's wattage?
The bulb's that's great. The bulb's wattage, of course, any Tekshinji light bulb is always 69 watts.
Tains has a serious question. It says you can only pick quantity of 1. I think he's talking about the stickers. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to mention that. If you want a quantity of more than 1, right, just either put it in the, either message me directly or email me or something. Let me know, and I'll get that sorted out. There's no need for you to buy this multiple times and pay for shipping multiple times. Just let me know, and depending on how much you want, I can make that happen if you want more than 1. Right now it's 2 stickers for $5 basically. That's shipped to your house, or letter mailed to your house. Anonymous Miner, haha, I bought more investing in Tekshinji signatures for when he's famous. Yeah, I guess that could be my own NFT, right? So if you guys noticed, see the color of the signature? It is in a metallic ink. Gold, silver, blue, red. If you want a certain color, let me know in the notes or DM me directly. If you don't let me know, it's going to be in a random color of one of those colors.
Dude, you know, you better make sure you make an NFT out of that now, like as soon as possible before somebody gets one.
Yeah, I know, right? Someone's going to make it and just like, it's going to go to like $8,000 when, you know, like 10 years from now when I'm like, got my own production company.
I just took a picture with my iPhone.
And you're making an NFT out of it right now. I don't actually have to look into that. Just for fun, make like a Tekshinji NFT and just see how ridiculous I can make it, you know? Even if it's worth nothing, like what fractions of a penny, you know?
Shinji's gonna be the next Beeple.
There you go.
The what next what?
Next people.
What's a Beeple?
He sold an NFT
You'll
that
have
he
to look
created
it
for
up.
like $37 million or something.
I thought it was 69 million. Seriously.
Oh no, maybe it was like, yeah, it was some just bonkers amount of money.
Well, I will be right back, guys. Obviously, there's an untapped market. I need to go crank those wheels on.
But hey, this guy's NFT was a lot of work. It was like 20,000. He took a daily picture for like 20,000 days.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that. I didn't know it's called Meeple.
Beeple.
Okay. Yeah,
People.
I haven't heard
I
about
thought the
that
one that was
actually.
sold was that the like emoji face, like the winky tongue face emoji that was like looked like it was like constructed out of wood or whatever.
Austin Wells
That
says,
is
"Oh well, can you cancel my 1,000 orders then? That would save me a ton on shipping."
Austin.
Yeah, guys,
That's
if you
funny.
want them, there's a link right there. I'll give it again just in case you guys missed it. It's also in the description of the video. So if you want your stickers.
I don't know what the deal with Dexter face. What is the Dexter face?
The Dexter face?
I don't know what the Dexter face is.
Is that the
I don't
Dexter
know.
face?
No
I
idea.
don't know. Actually, when somebody said that, I was like, actually, he does look like Dexter.
Who, me?
A little bit.
No.
No, me.
Yeah.
Yashnik.
Yashnik?
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah,
thought
it's
that was
always
Dexter.
Dexter.
That's why, like, remember earlier today, Yashnik, I said, it looks like you're about to take someone out when you make that face. Like, you look like you're ready to go end their story.
Yeah, I'm gonna off them.
Yeah, well, no, off them sounds bad. I'm just saying you're going to go end their story. Like, there's no more story left after you. Good night. Yeah.
Sounds like
Jesus is Lord. Thank you. Yep. Have a great night, man. Take care.
I'm gonna leave that there.
Right.
All right, guys. So thanks for joining us here on the Misfits Mining live stream. Remember, I am not all by myself. Chump Change usually hosts these on his channel live, and usually the reruns are on my channel. So remember, guys, to go get subscribed to all the wonderful content creators in this community, because that helps us a ton. Also, guys, if you really like what we do, tell your friends about it. Tell everyone else about it. Come get subscribed, watch our stuff, and leave comments or whatever. Smash that like button, guys. That's the only time I'm going to say it during the stream. Because, you know, there's 40 people watching and 41 likes. Oh, wait. That's fine. That's good. Keep it right there. Don't.
I'm seeing 35 watching and 41 likes.
Yeah. Now
Refresh.
it keeps going up and down. I don't know why.
34, 43.
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys. So I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm feeling much better, so that's why I kept going. But it looks like we've been streaming for what, over 2 hours now. So I'm gonna have to end it there because we all got lives. Real quick, guys, in the Misfits Mining Discord, we have a new Noobs and Friends gaming channel. So if you want to game and stream, that's a place dedicated for that. Sometimes I game and stream there as well. Also, if you guys want to play poker with us, we're trying to get something organized to where you could play with the founders and the moderators and the VIPs in the Discord. There's going to be some rules related to that because we don't want people to abuse that. But we do have poker every other night, so if you guys want to join in on that, that is something that we may do in the future. Also, another thing that I haven't really talked about yet, if you guys want a podcast from us, let us know. Let us know in the Discord what you guys think about that. It's been brought up a couple of times. Just a small deal, nothing too crazy. So let us know. /cc/congrats 4K subs again. Thank you so much. Yes, that's right. I did hit... Yeah, you can't see my sub meter. It's up there. I did hit 4,000 subs this week, so thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. And thanks for subbing, even though I haven't released a video in nearly 3 weeks. I have been busy. 60 hours a week. Weddings, private parties, a lot of COVID's kind of getting more managed here in the United States. So I've been getting pretty busy with requests for photos and videos and such. So it's been pretty busy. So guys, remember, we'll see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel, 9:30, 5:30 GMT. Same channel. It's going to be rerun here. It's going to be live on Chump Change's channel. So don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you know when that video either goes posted here or live over there. So thank you everyone for joining us here tonight. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Take care. Have a good night.
Stay savage.